Hello and welcome back to the class. It is your English language instructor Ataullah, and today we are going to talk about the most important aspect of English language, that is pronunciation. Before that, we have discussed uh, reading and writing techniques. We have discussed technology in reading and writing, listening and speaking. And after that, we talked about technology in listening and speaking. And after that, we talked about grammar. That is also the important aspect of English language. And our today's class is going to be most interesting. That is because that we are going to learn, we are going to acquire a new skill, a new thing that is really much important in acquiring English language. That is pronunciation. So before starting the class, let us have a look on those objectives, those uh, student outcomes of this class that we are going to achieve at the end of this class. So at the end of the class, the student will be able to identify the soft and hard sound of letters C and G. They will identify, they will know about the native speaker pronunciation. They will listen to and they will understand and comprehend their speaking, that how do they pronounce such words, and what are the factors like manner of articulation, place of articulation, and all these things. They will learn about all these things. And in today's class we are going to use some resources, and those resources we have the most important phonemic chart. So let's have a uh, let's start our class. And before starting our class, student, as you know that for pronunciation we most of the time says that pronunciation, acquiring pronunciation, making our pronunciation skill more and more effective. For that we need practice, practice and practice. So we will do lot of practice to acquire, to gain this skill, to pronounce and to speak like native speaker. And for that I have selected a short story by Tariq Rahman, that we are going to talk about, that what are the words, as you people are familiar with the same short story, as we have talked about the different aspect of that short story. So we are going to know more about that short story and other aspect, to look to that short story from another angle, and to change the paradigm, to change the lens, and to look at the short story from the lens of pronunciation, that how soft and hard sound of letter C and G are used in that very short story. So for that I will speak in front of them like tongue twisters. I will speak in front of them like a sentence, or I will give them an example, like what are the rules that govern that pronunciation, like in the C, sub C. How do we pronounce, like what is the role of the vowel that following the sound C, the letter C. And like most of the time we say that the role and the sound change because of the vowel it follows. Like we say in hard C, like cat, cool and cup, the sound, the vowel like a o u, that is following the letter C, so the sound is hard C. If the sound is soft, so it must be following letter like vowel sound like I E so they will give the sound like uh, s, s, s. One will give sound like k, and the other will give like s. One will give like g, like goal, like goat, like gate, and the other will give us like sound like j, like giant, like giraffe, like gem. So for that I have divided, I have demonstrated, I have already written all the thing on the board that you people are going to learn and going to learn in this class. So look at the board. I have given some example from the short story, and for that we are going to follow two kind of practices. One is guided practice and the other one is independent practice. In the guided practice we are going to, I'm going to divide the whole class into groups, and you people will discuss all the things, you people will discuss, you people will search about other example that give sound like s and k, that give sound like g, g, sound like j, j. And what are the rules? And you will learn, you will acquire those rules for the correct pronunciation of these sounds. After the guided practice, you will do what? You will do an independent practice. And independent practice you will be asked to do all the things by yourself without involving your peer, your colleague, and that will practice. And both the practice, your teacher will be available for you. You can ask him for guidance. You can ask him where you feel that the thing is difficult. After that I'm going to take an assessment, and usually we take two kind of assessment. One is formative assessment and the other one is summative assessment. In formative assessment we usually ask different kinds of question. At the end of the class we take quizzes, we take a demonstration or presentation test from the student to speak, to talk about a topic in front of the class, so to find out whether they have gained, whether we have achieved our goal or not. So this was all about today class. Thank you so much and see you tomorrow.